Welcome back to Smart Health Talk, everybody. We're here with Kathy Cox and Lee Egan from Clark's Nutrition, and Kathy's from the Inland Empire Right to Know campaign, which is at carightoknow.org. So please go and visit that because you're going to find all kinds of information, and we're hoping that we've got your curiosity up. You want to know what's in your food too. And if you could see us right now, you'd see that we have our table completely covered with all different kinds of products. And some of these products are from companies that are out there spending all kinds of money to keep you from knowing what's in your food. In other words, they want you to vote no on Proposition 37. And then we have other companies that are like the true organic companies out there that have always been organic companies and looked out for your welfare and are still family-owned companies, have not been bought out by the Big 10, is what I call them, the Big 10 corporations that control almost everything that's on your store shelf. But we're going to kind of help sort that out for you a little bit and explain why you may want to think a little bit further than what you normally do when you're buying food. So why don't you go ahead and start, Kathy, because you had some products here that was by a really big contributor to the No on Prop 37 campaign.
Okay, thanks so much. Yes, there are so many companies that are opposing this, and for well, we don't see as being good reasons, but of course it's because the products that they're carrying have genetically modified ingredients in it. So, for instance, Campbell's soup.
Yeah, we both brought a Campbell's soup. We knew that was one of the big ones. How much did they donate?
Campbell's soup donated $179,000 towards the campaign. And if you read the back of the labels, and this is what is important for you as a consumer, because, you know, we have a right to know, so we read our labels, right? If you read the ingredients in here, what it does not tell you is that if there's genetically engineered ingredients in it, but this absolutely has it. The second ingredient here is vegetable oil, which it says corn, cottonseed, canola, and soybean oil. I can tell you that the corn, all four of those are actually genetically modified crops. So
that's your Campbell's soup, everybody.
That's the Campbell's soup. And so another one that actually is also part of opposed to the campaign, again, the proposition, I'm sorry, is banquets, meals. I know.
You know those frozen dinners for all you lazy cooks out there.
When we were growing up, it was like a special treat
I know.
on Friday night. You know?
Yeah, TV dinner.
So I brought this today because ConAgra is the company who actually is the company behind the products like this, and they've donated.
They make a lot of them.
They've donated actually over $1 million to oppose Prop 37, again for the same reason as Campbell's. Because if you look at the ingredients, next time you go to the store, read the box. On the side of the box, it will tell you, aside from this example, which is a modified pork patty, so that right there will tell you not to eat it. But aside from that, one of the main ingredients is soy protein concentrate. That is genetically modified, and this company knows that. That's why they're
you know what they make?
crop.
They make a lot of these texturized vegetable proteins with hexane too, which is another carcinogenic type of product. I think it's interesting you have a jar of Smucker's there, because I also have a jar of Santa Cruz Organic juice here, and this is actually all owned by Smucker's, which I thought it was really interesting because the CEO of Smucker's served as chairman for the Organic Trade Association, and while she was doing that, she was trying to get things passed. She was trying to get genetically modified organisms approved as something to be used in organic as her stint during director. And now the same company is paying money to keep us from knowing if there's GMOs in our food. Right. Was there any companies that you wanted to share especially? Well, we have the good guys too.
Absolutely. You want to talk about them?
You know, by the way, there's Amy's product. I see Kathy brought it in, and this history of this company is amazing. You know, the woman who owned.
This is a good guy, by the way.
Yes, it is. This is good people, good guys, and it was started out with I think her child. One of the daughter had a severe reaction to the allergy issues, various different food allergy issues, and that's how it started. She started from her kitchen. And now this company is, I mean, I think enormous successful company. And there's another company product here is Egan Organic, which you can find, by the way, a lot of this product we do carry in our store, Clark's Nutrition.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know,
that's
so
what I want to mention.
if you stop in and we can surely be able to help you. And there's a product called also New Chapter. This company is absolutely awesome company.
And then Nutiva, I have
yeah,
Nutiva right here.
Coconut oil.
We love Nutiva. And then I have something that Kathy brought for us is Kellogg's, some Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And I know that like Wheaties, what was the one that they were putting like the gymnasts on and all that? Was it Wheaties? You know, what's funny is these companies that are promoting GMOs are out there, you know, pulling in our Olympic athletes and getting them to endorse their GMO product, which I find kind of upsetting. But yeah, just to let you know, a lot of those cereals that your kids are eating in the morning are other GMO products. And I had, there are companies like McCormick. They are a big supporter of us not knowing what is in our products. And what about like Heinz? Are they?
Heinz is also one of the a smaller contribution. However, nevertheless, they are opposing Prop 37 and they're doing.
And what about Del Monte? I brought Del Monte.
Del Monte is also they've donated $484,000 to oppose the campaign, again for the same reasons, because if you look at their labels, they have a number of things on there such as corn syrups. Those are made with genetically modified ingredients. So we want to be able to, at this point, support those companies who have supported us, and they would be what Lee has mentioned already.
I love how you say that.
Thank you. Amy's Foods, they also are part of the non-GMO project verification. Yes. It's another way that the foods are evaluated to make sure there are no genetically modified ingredients in their foods. So great company, Annie's.
So it would have a certification label that says non-GMO right on the product. That's another way that you can know.
It's a little, it's a seal you'll see on the product, just like we want for this proposition. We want a simple label that tells us whether or not these products that we're buying every day for our families are genetically modified. So.
And everyone go to CaliforniaRightToKnow.org to learn more. And another thing that I have that's upsetting here is that I have products that are organic, but they're actually been bought out. These used to be, you know, Lee was just telling me, like, I have Arrowhead Mills here, and she said that used to be a really nice company. They were like from Texas or something.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, from Texas. I remember them like 25 years ago. They had this one special blend flour that I love to make homemade bread out of. I don't think they make it anymore. But unfortunately, Arrowhead Mills Organic Products is owned by one of the Big Ten. That controls almost everything on our store shelves. They bought them out because why? Because organic, first of all, it's making money right now when everything else isn't, and they want to catch in on that. But they also want to kind of make those companies not do so well, because then they cut into their other sales. And I have here, it's like the only organic vegetable shortening that you can find. It's by Spectrum, unfortunately. That's owned by what, Hain? I think Hain owns Hain Celestial, which I did see the CEO, and he did sound like he was pretty passionate about non-GMO. So I would guess that Hain was maybe one of the people that at least didn't contribute against it.
I think that's a smart choice, though, that they have made not contributing.
Yeah, not contributing.
Perhaps they could contribute to passing 37 yes on it.
Right.
But see that
I did want to mention New Chapter, which I brought in today, in particular because they just endorsed our proposition here just recently. They're a vitamin supplement company that has had organic-based vitamins, whole food based,
yes,
and they are also organic. So I wanted to bring that up along with these other companies. As Lee was saying, a lot of these companies have established themselves in the industry as, you know, organic-based foods a long time ago, and they have supported this for the right reasons, because they feel it's important to have healthy foods for us, our future. You know, what happens to our kids by eating foods that are genetically modified. There have been no long-term studies.
Well, there have been some studies that showed infertility And so I'm just wondering if some of the parents out there that are trying to conceive and having trouble, you know, that these GMOs could actually be impacting that in some way too.
I did, absolutely. I wanted to get that in before the end of the show today regarding long-term studies. Industry and regulators dismissed findings of harm in animal trials, claiming they were not biologically relevant or significant. So,
but you need to decide for yourself, and I want you to go to CaliforniaRightToKnow.org, but also to SmartHealthTalk.com, because I am actually working on building a whole site for you. I am going to put all of our the nonprofits that have great information. I'm going to put link on GMOs. I'm going to have one page. You're going to be able to get to there right from the home page, and then I'm also going to have a lot of these nonprofits that are out there fighting for us right now. They have been on our show, and so I'm going to have all of those interviews. I'm going to have links to their website, all easy to find on one page. I've been working really hard on making that possible for you. So please keep checking back to Smart Health Talk. I put some new things on our front page, vanishing bees, and also when we had Sue Nesmith on our show, some other things I got, those will be done too. So please join us next week and vote yes on Proposition 27, yes, right everybody?
Right.
Vote yes on Proposition 27! 37, excuse me, 37. I hope you cut me off then. Okay.
Excellent. I mean, you know, it's the same way. I can talk for 5
hours.
1 hour goes too fast.
I know.
Yeah,
We just have to,
Elaine, what?
Take a walk on the wild side, where the birds and the bees survive. Right before me, my newfound hippie side once ignored these conspiracies online.